All right, so Cathie Wood is warning us it's going to be worse than a recession, right? As if we haven't been in something terrible for the last 20 years. If you live on the ground floor and didn't go to a nice school, well, she's a child of immigrants from Ireland. Right now, I don't want to roast. I don't want to get too. I got a chip on my shoulder about this bitch. Reason is everybody thinks she's a genius. She's not. I looked into what she's investing in. Some of the companies I like. But Tesla is her number one holding. For fuck's sakes. It's just government welfare, right? And then I started researching where she went to school, and her mentor was Arthur Laffer. Arthur Laffer. The author of the Laffer Curve. Ha ha ha, right? Yeah. Now, not that there's nothing to the Laffer Curve, but basically, he looks like a genius. See, they both look like geniuses because of stupid shit. That's why I get mad. It isn't her success. It isn't her wealth. I like wealthy people. I like successful people. I don't like when somebody looks at somebody as a genius and they really didn't, they're just riding a wave, which is cool, but they're not a genius. It's like right place, right time. Yeah, because like Arthur Laffer had this theory that like if you just lower taxes, you'll raise revenue. And so Reagan does these tax cuts and does deficit spending into a period of lowering interest rates, like an interest rate cycle that worked in his favor. That's why Reaganomics is thought of as good. It really wasn't. It was just interest rates were going down, prices go up, the market goes up. That went on for quite a while until, well, we're here. And that's why she's getting nervous, because her little I'm a genius thing isn't going to work anymore unless she can have, like, she doesn't pick and find the best companies. Some of those companies are good on her list. I like Twilio. I like, I don't know, there's a handful of the companies on there. Like, I really like Twilio. Having worked with them, I think they're good. And, text messaging is obviously an important thing. But that's just one little smidget of her holdings, right? Mainly, her biggest cash cow is Tesla, which is a big fucking government welfare program, which makes me laugh about these people because they like to pretend they're all free market and Reaganomics and libertarian and whatever, and they're full of shit. Like, they're basically living off the government, It's like, that's what it is. Not that that's bad, not that working for the government is necessarily bad, it's just that, like, I don't know. When you just get to take my tax money and then pretend you're a genius, And now she's mad because the Fed has to kill inflation. Like, they have to put the genie back in the bottle. Like, we have to sober up. Sucks, doesn't it? Yeah. But we have to do that, right? The party's over, And if they try again, and they might do one more, I do kind of interact with somebody, Revert to Means, I'll send this to him, who, our theory is basically they're going to do one more rate hike, But I think they've more or less killed the inflation. And that's why she's nervous, because the reason why she makes money is because people don't have anywhere else to put their money, right? Like, when I was a kid, you could put money in the bank and make a decent income, like just putting it in the bank, And now you really can't. Inflation's a bitch. And yeah, she's made all this money off the inflation. She made all this money all these years when they're saying there's no inflation. Bullshit. You're seeing houses go up and everything. Houses need to come down by 50%. I'm sorry. I don't care who you are, where you live, how much you think your house is worth. It really isn't. It's a joke. It's stupid. And it won't bother me one bit if they collapse by 50%. I'll just wish I sold, like it's just stressful to sell your house and then go rent an apartment, It's like, I bought a place to live in it. And I bought it for cheap, so I'll stay here. Fuck it. Or, move, perhaps. But, yeah, when I found out Arthur Laffer was her fucking mentor, I'm like, oh, now it all makes sense. She's fucking brainwashed with Reaganomics. And then, and she doesn't see that, like, she's like, the Fed is getting too tight. Oh, no. Yeah, well, they have to. They have to kill the economy, which is exactly what they did in the early 80s. And they're doing some version of it right now. They have to. If they don't, they will lose control of all of it. Society will collapse. We will be in a Mad Max situation. That's what will happen. people that know, and they know, they want inflation dead. Yeah, they have to. I mean, they didn't want inflation in the first place, by the way. They're just trying to control, like, they're just trying to make a little money for their buddies and keep everybody happy. That's really what they're trying to do. Like, keep the fucking spice flowing. All the, and the fetters, too. Like, everybody's wrong. Like, pretty much. Like, almost. In my opinion. Now I gotta do it all over.